Hi. Yes, so I'm Oliver Moore. I live... whoa, what am I doing? I can do magic. Wow, I can break machines. There we are. Okay, so I live here. I live, actually...
Right in the middle.
That's my house there, yeah. So this is, inside the yellow is an eco-village in Ireland. So yeah, I live there, and I'm going to talk about what happens down here, which is the farm that we have. We have a community-owned farm. It's member-owned and operated. Oh yeah, so it's in Ireland, and then it's in Tipperary, which is in the middle of Ireland, and it's in North Tipperary. So that's where it is. This landscape, so this is the landscape of Ireland. It is very green, but it's kind of a green desert in some ways because it's mostly just one type of grass. You can see some hedgerows, which is good, but not much forestry. This is the town of Cloughjordan. So that's the town where the eco-village was built. As you can see, the town and the eco-village are very close geographically to each other. So it's not an eco-village isolated in the middle of nowhere. It's quite close to a town. And this farm, anyone can be a member from the town of Cloughjordan as easily as the eco-village. So it's a way that we can communicate with each other. And when people move to Cloughjordan, they often become members of the farm, even if they're just moving into the town of Cloughjordan. So the thing I want to mostly talk about is how people are involved in this human-focused farming model we have. Because we have 12 people either training or getting a wage from 3 hectares of land. So 3 hectares is not a lot of land. But this is a way we found, using very labor-intensive agroecological techniques, we found a way to bring young people back onto the land, to employ people, to get the community involved in decision-making and participatory budgeting. Yeah, and we own the farm, so it's member-owned and operated. So, we eat a lot of kale. You have to eat a lot of kale because it's good for the soil. It works well, it grows all year round. You can make pesto from it, you can keep it going. Biodiversity is important. Cover crops are important. This is a 4-plant mix with mustard and vetch and various other plants to keep the soil from being exposed. Lots of composted farmyard manure. It is undercover, I swear. So we try to, like lots of organic farms do, replenish the soil, have crops that make sense, have biodiversity and cover cropping together, and composted farmyard manure, and really focus on biodiversity. On the calendula there, for example. This is to show you, I suppose, that it's human-focused farming, that there's a lot of people involved. Through the EVS, European Volunteer Scheme, which is now European Solidarity Corps, we get 8 people a year who come with on a budget. Some of you could come and live here for a year. You get a budget, and you get training, and you get to live in this community, which is great for the community as well. Some people come back again and again as well. Yeah, I haven't got much time, so I'll go through the next set of snaps. We have a distribution method, which is take what you think you should. So that's the system we use. So this is the coach house. So twice a week, the veg is delivered to this place, and you go in and you take what you think you should. So we don't have a system where you get a box. It's more a system where we collectively manage the food from beginning to end. So you take what you need, what you think you should, for example, if it's a bank holiday weekend, there might be lots of food left over. You might have visitors. Other people might be away on holidays. So maybe you'll take loads of food that weekend. Other weeks, you might not take anything. So it's a way for us to collectively manage our food. We do put stuff on this table which is a bit short in supply. So stuff that's starting to become in season. Like sometimes cherry tomatoes would go here at the start of the season. And this table is just take a handful. That's what this table is. Everything else is take what you think you should. Okay, I'm almost out of time, which that means I am out of time. But yeah, and we're very interested in saving seeds and open pollinated seeds and training people on how to do it, which gets people involved as well. And yeah, that's just people-focused farming. Farming as if people mattered in Cloughjordan in Ireland. Thanks.
Vielen Dank.